lot of, other places. But I will tell you that the Center for Inquiry and some of the skeptics organizations and the free thought organizations have been just terrific. You guys are so what, for heathens, you're just such I don't care what they say about you. I'm not sure, does everybody know that this is the year of Darwin? Are we all up to, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to adjust this because I'm like standing up here. This is the year of Darwin, and as you know, it's also, this month is the 150th anniversary of the publishing of Origins of Species, which is pretty cool. Darwin is credited with coming up with the single greatest idea ever, and that's quite a thing to have on your resume. So for Darwin Day, I was actually fortunate enough on February 12th, the 200th birthday of Charles Darwin, I was asked to come to England, and I was touring there, and on Darwin Day, I got to go to Shrewsbury, where Charles Darwin was born. And so I was there celebrating Darwin's birthday with the rest of England, pretty much. And we visited the house where he was born, and afterwards we went down to the river behind his house. It's a long bank, and it comes down on the Severn River. And we walked along the banks there, and it's where they say in Shrewsbury, he was born a naturalist, because he would play down there as a little boy and gather critters and pull, crayfish out of the water. They have crayfish, and little bugs and stuff. And he this is where he became so curious about it. And we were so delighted with this. My friend and I, who were walking along there, and we on our way back, we're like, we need to do something. We need to toast this. We need to do something. And we come across this little store, and they're selling Darwin's brown ale. And we're like, which is very, very good. And we're saying, well, let's toast Darwin. So we go and we buy a bottle. And we weren't sure about open container laws in England, but so we were like kind of cautious. And we asked the storekeeper, would you mind opening this? Would it be okay? And he says to us, well, where'd you come from? We said, Pennsylvania. He said, you came all the way from Pennsylvania to come here for Darwin Day. And we're like, well, yeah. And that's just so incredible. That is so great. I am so happy about that. And he gives us, and we go out in the street and we raise our glass, and to Darwin, and we're just blown away. And this was a story that we ran into with taxi drivers. They knew all about Charles Darwin. Taxi drivers would tell us all about Charles Darwin. And they had all the, we learned so much just from the people driving us around about him, that we didn't know. And so they love him over there. And I will tell you that morning, I woke up to my email, in my email inbox, and there was a message there, and it was from the American Institute of Creation Research. And here was their Darwin's Day message. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who, privily, shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. 2 Peter 2:1. So in England, here they build statues to him. In the U.S., they call him a false prophet. So now I know, you all here know, that on the subject of evolution, this country is really divided. And opinion surveys consistently show that it's just about 50-50 on who accepts the reality of evolutionary theory and who believes that, God was, who doesn't. And a Harris poll published last December found that more people believe in a devil, hell, and angels than accept evolution. And a poll from last year, and this is the one that really bothered me, indicated that almost 10% of biology teachers identify themselves as creationists, the ones who are teaching their children. So why is this? Why is the U.S. so divided? In England, they seem perfectly able to reconcile, evolutionary theory. They seem to love it, with their religion. Strangely enough, I think this is one of the issues.